They will not let you. Yeah, we about to be live stream with TT, Tonja Brown, affectionately known as TT from Moolah Films. She's in the McGraw Ave series. She's gonna be on at 7, so stay tuned. Yo, we gonna be live with TT, the auntie from McGraw Ave. We gonna be live, Billionaire Mindset. We gonna be live at 7 with TT from McGraw Ave. Make sure y'all chime back in and check out this exclusive. I'm at the office right now. 2035, that's the suite. Come on through. Yo, so y'all familiar with McGraw Ave. If you familiar with McGraw Ave, we about to chop it up with the auntie from McGraw Ave, the series. If y'all like that series. 2035 is the unit number. 2035 is the unit number. We about to be going live with the auntie, the lady that plays the auntie to the main character, Murder Payne. We about to chop it up with her, pick her brain, see how she got in the game, you know what I mean? How many roles she's done, things like that. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We just waiting on her now we gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping. We about to get it going. Yep. And we about to get it going, good people. We about to get it going. We about to chop it up with TT from the series McGraw Ave. We're going to talk to her about everything she got going on. I just sent out a gang of messages. So Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We got about 7 minutes before we chime in. Oh, she's right here right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get TT online here. Okay. Right now.
You got me.
Okay.
You got me. You got me. You got me.
I'm loving the hair.
Ha!
I'm loving the hair. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know, looks beautiful, very beautiful. So Tonja Brown.
Tanya. Ty is actually Tanya. It's
Tonja Brown.
spelled Tanja, but you know, Mama didn't know what she was doing.
Tonja Brown. So Tonja Brown, affectionately known as TT on the series McGraw Ave, where I got hip to you at.
Yes.
And you have done a lot more movies besides, a lot more films besides McGraw Ave.
Definitely. I've been busy. I've been very busy. Mm-hmm. It's been such an honor to work with so many different great people. It's amazing.
Right. And happy birthday to you. Everybody's giving you birthday shout outs.
Thank you.
Birthday, you gonna kick it real good. You looking nice and 20.
You better tell somebody. You better tell somebody.
Sure. And so I want to jump right into it.
Okay, let's do it.
With the role TT, was it hard for you to go into that role? Was it hard for you to grasp that role, or was that something easy that you was able to get down?
You know what? It's kind of crazy. So with the role Auntie that I play on McGraw Ave, it was easy being, you know, it was easy loving on Murder as, you know, as my nephew, loving on, you know, the great actress Nia as my daughter, Deb as my niece. You know, those were the easy things. Now the hard thing was being mad at the actor who plays my brother Kyle, because Kyle and I'll go back, you know, a couple of decades. We go back to stage. Right. So it was just like, it was funny because Shamar Avery is the one who brought me into Moolah Films. Mm-hmm. He was just like, you know, look, you hate this dude, but you got so much love in you. You know, you have to go back and you need to dig deep, pull off some old scab wounds, you know.
Right. You got to get mad around here. You got to
get mad around here. And it was Shamar Avery. It was Murder. It was, you know, rest in peace, Martell Lane. He was.
Question. Mm-hmm. Martell is the shorter guy with the braids, right? Who passed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And Shamar Avery he's a well-known actor.
Definitely. He plays Bolo.
Nick Cannon joints.
Yeah, he plays Bolo.
Okay.
Bolo.
Plays Bolo. Oh yeah, he's great.
Amazing in every role he touches. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and they were like, there's somebody that you mad at. And it's like, once I programmed that in my head, it was on. It was easy. And you had to understand the storyline itself. Mm-hmm. So to know where it was coming from, of course, the audience didn't know where it was coming from until the second season.
Right.
So, you know, that's an easy thing to do when you understand what he has done to put me in that place.
So we on season 3 coming up now.
Yeah, soon. They're working on season 3 as we speak. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Right. You know, right now, you know, if you watch season 2, Auntie's going through some serious mental changes right now. Yeah, she got some major issues.
And she in the middle. And she in the middle of some stuff.
But she don't know it. That's the deal. She didn't know.
She didn't know
what was going on.
Was at odds like that.
She didn't know. She didn't know. So we can't.
And she got a gripe. She has a gripe with her brother.
Oh, I've always had a gripe with my brother. And it's gonna be forever long for what he's done. So right. I mean, now that everybody's getting that understanding, they know she's just not evil. She's just not evil.
She's just not evil. She's actually just, you know, getting vengeance from being hurt.
Exactly. Exactly. It is what it is.
Murder don't know that though. Murder don't know that has happened.
Well, in season 2, he knows the why. He doesn't know the why I did what I did because he doesn't know what I did.
Exactly.
But he understands why more or less we had those odds. Mm-hmm. You know, he just found out, you know, like, dang, what's really going on? You know, because I kept that from them.
And the sister, she was at odds and everything like that. And y'all got to go watch this. Y'all got to go watch this series. Y'all got to take y'all Sunday or whatever day y'all doing and sip y'all wine, sit back and watch this series because it's a great. I ain't gonna even call it a hood series. I'm just gonna call it a series. You know what I mean?
It is what it is.
It's one of those ones that you will love.
Exactly.
And so fast forward to Hood Christmas. Y'all just did a Christmas movie.
Yes. Yes. A very hood Christmas. Now that was
probably the main character in that.
Yes. And that was probably one of the most easiest things to do because if you do a little bit of homework, each and every cast member I have worked with in some form or fashion. All of the guys that played my sons was always, you know, I'm TT to them anyway.
Okay, so it was easy.
It was easy. They walked in a house of love. Like me and Kyle, to have me and Kyle together as the mom and dad, number one. It's funny because Kyle had mentioned that to me on set. He was like, wow. He said, I can't believe how many years ago it was that we said that we should play husband and wife in a movie.
Is that
and then
playing the cop?
No. Kyle is actually my brother in McGraw Ave. But of course
okay.
Exactly. So to have us and to have Sino, to have Thomas, to have
payroll,
every single person, every single person in that cast, we already love.
It's neighborhood, basically.
It's love.
And so is everybody from Detroit or is everybody from the surrounding areas of Michigan?
Yeah.
Or how was that made up?
Yeah. Yep. So everybody was from here. You know, a couple of people end up moving out of state, but their home base was here. Mm-hmm. So like I said, I've already had the opportunity to love on everybody already as it was. So it's just like you throwing a bunch of crazy people together in a room, the chemistry was just there.
Already organic. So you grew up in Detroit, Michigan?
Yes, I did.
Born and raised. How was it coming up? What was it that you always wanted to be an actress, or did you kind of like fall into it? How did it come about?
Okay, kind of weird. So for me, more or less, it was I started out, it's kind of weird. I started out in a hip hop group.
Oh, you was
and I was always writing poetry. Yeah, I was in a hip hop group. I was always writing poetry and stuff. And on a dare, the girls in my girls group, I love each and every one, Don, Chrissy. It was like a dare. They dared me to audition for a stage play.
Don't dare her. No,
don't dare me. Don't dare me. So I did stage for 30 years. So I did stage. Once I had the bug, once I stepped on stage, it was, because stage is totally different than these movies. Okay. Like, you know, with stage, you go, you learn the script, you learn your lines, and you turn around, and next thing you know, you are with a group of people for months. You get to travel with them.
It's repetitive.
Yeah, it's repetitive. And then you get to see everybody right there and then. You get to see the reaction from, you're feeding off the audience's energy. Yeah. You know, and then you turn around and it's like you're loving on them, and then the last show and it's over. Man, it used to tear me up when the shows would be over.
So you did stage plays for over 30 years.
For 30 years, yeah.
And then you jumped into film.
Yeah, well, I 100% credit to Shamar Avery. Shamar he did a stage play with us, the stage play Entangled. Entangled was actually turned into a movie, Intimate Betrayals. So we were doing this, where at the time we were doing a stage play, Entangled, and that's when Moolah Films, they were, he was part of Moolah Films, and they were doing like 211, Plug Love, Buffed Up. They were doing these movies, and he was like, we getting ready to do a series, TT, but I'm sorry, at the time it was Tonja, because actually Murder gave me the nickname TT years ago, back in 2013.
Right.
So he was like, come audition. So I went down there to audition, and I remember T and Thomas like, oh, sorry, what kind of what's your time? You're serious actress.
Right.
Hold on. And then they came back to me with the role of Auntie. So it was just an awesome ride. It's just been an awesome ride.
And it has been, and I see the great expertise that y'all put into all of y'all work. And so you have a production company. You're not just an actress.
No, I'm not just an actress. I'm a set designer. I design. I'm at the time I've done set designs for like Moolah Films and a couple of other things that I have done. But right now I'm working with DR2 Studios. I had the opportunity to come in and just be the creative designer, go in a partnership with Dennis Reed. And now it's just like every time I have an idea, I build. Right. And it's just like 100% creativity, just all around. Like every time I could think of something, I'm designing, I'm building. So I'm very meticulous.
A space in Detroit to where y'all can create sets, scenes,
yeah,
like real Hollywood, like a real Hollywood situation.
Definitely.
And that was built over time. Of course, it was built over time.
Well, what's crazy, because most people are like, you got the space. When I actually got the space from
so you got a physical location?
Yes, I have a location. Okay. 25900 Greenfield Suite 318.
Make sure y'all hit her up when y'all be doing moves.
Square feet.
Make sure y'all come pay for that service to use that space.
Come on. I just wanted to make sure that all of the hard places that we were filming, because being in an independent film and being able to go out and film on locations, I was just watching behind the scenes on how hard it was for the people behind the scenes to film.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, so you got a carload, you got to unload, you got to, you got lights, you got equipment, you got all this other stuff. And sometimes you are in the shadiest of areas. Then it's hard to get a jail cell, or it's hard to get a police station. It's hard to get a courtroom. It's hard to get, you can come in, you can literally come in to my facility and record an entire movie because you have all your locations there.
Wow.
And I'm still building. And so as their ideas, like people will call me and say, I got an idea for a film. Can you build? Kamal. Oh, happy birthday, Kamal. It's his Kamal Smith's birthday as well.
Kamal.
Yep. Good man. They killed it. I was in that too. Like he was just like, oh, TT, I need this for my film. Can I book this date with you? Build it. And it's not a problem.
So TT, you've been in over 30 plays. And how many films have you been in?
Right now, I think I've recorded, I think my last count was about 17.
To the acting game, to the film, basically to the film game, stage play game. And will you continue to do stage plays now that you're doing?
Yes, I can't wait. I just talked to Richard Bass. Richard Bass is another person who helped me in the coming up. Him, Melissa Talbert, Mike Jeffries, Tonja Ayers. He came to me and he was just like, what do you think about putting Entangled, the original, back on the road? Just doing it one time.
And what's Entangled about?
And oh my God, Entangled. It's
short.
Actually, you can watch the movie or you can watch the play. The play is actually
what was right your now. Role?
Oh, what's my role? So my role in the actual play is I played Trisha, which she was She was something else.
She was
She was a side piece. I gotta say
oh, she
that.
was a side piece.
She was a side piece. But in the movie, I play the actual mother. So it's isn't that crazy? I was able to jump roles. And it was kind of cool to be able to pull from to be in the original stage play back in, I think we did it in 2015, either 13 or 15. And to turn around in 2021 to do, to be in the actual film. So that's
So
just, I'm trying to
y'all,
keep that longevity.
so it was like the play was so good, we had to create a film with it and
Man,
bring it to the big screen.
I love Richard. Rest in peace, Melissa. I love Melissa. I love Mike. I love Tonja. They were just like, you know what? We did it once. Let's do it
So these
again.
are writers or these are actors?
Well, these are actually producers, writers, directors. Yeah, these are heavy hitters here.
And
Yeah.
with so I'm gonna jump from here. I know I'm kind of all over the place because it's like you do a lot.
I do.
And so with McGraw Ave, the series, do you guys write, or do you have the same writers that you talking about now?
No. So with McGraw Ave is a totally different entity. Like everything that I've done with, like I have a set of things that I've done with Moolah Film. There's a set of things that I've done with BZ Jones. There's a set of things that I've done, with Joe Smith. There's things that I've done with Darren Brown. There's things that I've done with Renika,
Shout out to
McQueen. There's things that I've done. Yeah, there's things that I've done with Jason Black. I've done, so I've been in different pools,
you got an extensive network.
Yeah, because I love everybody. I love everybody.
I get that from you. I get that energy. I get that love and family energy.
Thank you.
Spirit. When I see you on your page, and then when I see you come across screen, I was like, let me reach out to TT because he really playing that role over there.
Thank you.
With the Detroit scene, how do you feel the state of Detroit entertainment scene is today versus before? Because you in Motown, so
yeah,
I see you got that Motown swag, that flavor. You know what I mean? So you in Motown. So do you feel like the torch is still being carried?
Oh, definitely. We got so much talent here. We got so much talent here. And the great thing about it is that we're growing. Like we right now, we're growing. Like this independent film thing is like on fire. They're looking at us. They're looking at us everywhere. And it's
we in 20,
opportunity after opportunity.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody asked what unit we was in. We in 2035. I was I had did an interview with Ice Ware Vezo.
Yeah, and, another nephew.
And he was like, I feel like it's the Midwest time because the Midwest has supported a lot of people's careers over the years, and now the Midwest is really shining big, and especially Detroit.
Oh my God, we're blowing up. We're blowing up. You can sit back and you can watch Tubi all day and see us and stay in the city. You can stay in the city. You watching us, and then I'm watching each wheelhouse grow. Everybody growing, everybody doing some incredible things. I've seen some incredible scripts, and I've seen incredible growth.
Yeah,
like I've seen incredible growth with everybody involved, whether or not you're in the music department, the writing department, if you're in the,
y'all definitely
if you're directing. Yeah, I see us doing some amazing things. Like I'm just now getting, I got off early today, which is rare, where I am the creative coordinator and set designer prop coordinator for DR2, and they're filming. Dennis Reed is filming a series called Street Legal. I actually built a courtroom just for the series. So
it's layers to
it's
you.
oh my God. You know what? I
I
looked
see
at it. I
you
stopped.
art.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got good. I painted that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my pieces. So it's to be a part of something so great, and I'm trying to build myself up. So what I want to do is I want to get into writing and directing. You know, that's where I'm going
That's the next
next. You know,
step.
that's my next step. But I wanted to build a platform. I wanted to learn. That's why it was so imperative of me working with different directors and different writers and seeing different artists. And as I take my pen in hand and as I write, to be able to see the way that I want things to go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm
You
able
can
to
call
say,
the shot.
okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely, just to see my baby born. So here I am building the whole foundation. Say, okay, so here's where I'm filming. Here's my locations. Here's the type of staff that I want to have. Um, here's my story. You know, because all I do is if I'm not behind the scenes, like if I'm not working behind the scenes or in front of the camera,
Mm-hmm.
I'm studying. You know, I'm constantly
Sharpening
studying.
that sword.
Yeah, I got to, because when I get ready to drop my baby, when I get ready to have my baby, I want it to be so juicy that I want critics like me who sit back and watch continuity, to sit back and watch. You know, okay, the storyline, is it predictable? Are things predictable? I want them to sit back and just be wow, like
But
dang. I
TC, so where do that creative juice, where do them creative juices come from? Where do that creative mindset come from? Did you grow up with the parents that put you through a school?
uh,
How did it come about? Was you just born with this talent? Like,
you know what's weird is I was always very creative. I was the kid who wanted to always build and make things, you know, and my parents more or less, you know, as far as the art was concerned, like doing I was, you know, trained in dance and all this other stuff. And so when I actually had the opportunity, I remember being about, I think I was about 14 years old, 13 or 14 years old, because I was just starting high school. And me and a girlfriend of mine snuck off and went to audition for, Stephanie Mills was doing the play, The Wiz.
I love Stephanie
I love
Mills.
her too. And it was the first time I ever auditioned for a production, and I was accepted, but my parents wouldn't let me go, because I needed to have a tutor and go on the road. And my parents was like, no, you need to work. You can be an architect. You need to
Right.
get a job.
They wanted you to
So
do something formal.
yeah, every single time it was like I was constantly shot down. And it's kind of weird because just not too long ago, my mom had my adopted mom. She she says to me, "Yeah, I hear that they're building a new studio," and I was like, "Where do you think I go every day?" And she's like, "Oh no, not what you're doing." And I'm like, "Wow, this is weird." But when she came to see the space, and she watched me work because she had a chance to be an extra, and she was like, "Oh, this is for real. This is what
Yeah.
you." And I'm like, "You can cut on your TV right now, ma'am, and see me if you want
Like, this is
to."
the real deal. It's not a game.
You can
I
watch,
know
yeah,
you
cause
can touch me. I know you can see me, but this is the real thing.
yeah, yeah, cause like my birth mom, she just recently passed away in
My
October.
condolences.
But thank you. But before she left, she had like the biggest crush on Murder Pain, and like Murder surprised her for her birthday, and popped up on her, and it's like she just She knew every line of every role of everybody. She was like a fan. She was a 100% true fan, and she understood. And it's kind of weird because, like, my adopted mom, she'll call me and she'll say, somebody said they saw you on TV. You be on TV? I'm like, ma'am, what do you think I do? What do you think I do?
Actress.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. So
Let me ask you another question, TT. How is it working with Murder Pain? So y'all grew up in the same neighborhood. How y'all meet?
No, we met through Shamar Avery. Met through auditions. I had, like I said, I auditioned for them back in 2013, and day one, from day one.
So it's been a 10-year relationship.
Oh, definitely, and it's been laughter, tears, all types of stuff. Like these. You have to understand, there's a kind of a different feel when I'm on set. Like when most people are on set, they do a job. And that's what they do. They go, they do the job, they leave. Me, I'm usually there before everybody. I'm the sponge if you need to talk to.
You the wisdom.
Yeah. So I'm just the glue that just loves on everybody. And if you need me, I'm always here.
Right.
And Murder just started calling me TT. Like, no, TT. Like, forget what y'all saying. That's TT.
Right.
This is TT. And then it's a level of respect that I love, that I have from all of the nephews and nieces and the people that I've come in contact with. So, like, I want to do a photo shoot of everybody who played my kids over the years. All the different artists and actors and everything. And that's gonna be something real. Like, I played Mina Monroe's mom, and that was one of the greatest roles that I just love in her movie If I Can't. To play Tori Monet's mother in Love Goes, to play Ebony Tate's mother in A Good Man.
So you got that mother role. You kind of got that mother role.
Man. I'm like, hey, I want to, like, you know what? Okay, and then that's one reason about Beezy. That's what I love about Beezy. Beezy was like, man, they got you in a box to be everybody mama.
Right.
He was like, I want you to do something different. So I can't wait till y'all see My Husband's Enemy, because that's the time. That was a chance for me to step out the box.
Is that the one you a side piece in?
No, I ain't a side piece in that.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't no side. I'm very far from being a side piece in that.
But show that, no.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I'm just saying, in a movie now. I
don't care. In a movie,
you playing that role.
In life, what? I'm TT.
You the main attraction in life.
Man, you better put a marquee around my name. Quit playing. Quit playing.
What can you tell somebody that's trying to get in the game? Don't know where to start, want to act, want to do stage plays, but just don't know where to start?
Well, how you start is, first of all, you sharpen up your skills. You watch, you read, you study. You make sure that get you make sure you get you a decent headshot and start auditioning. Because once you start, get you a portfolio. Once you start auditioning, you go from location to location. You're gonna meet people, and you're gonna run into some of the same people at auditions all over. Start networking with people. Right. Go in as an extra. Go in as a PA. Work behind the scenes and help.
How did you come on? You just walked on? You was just a walk on?
Well, for me, it was just a little bit different. For me, it was a little bit different. I think from doing stage plays made it easier for me to transition into movies, because now the people who were doing stage plays were starting to make movies.
How different is the two, from stage plays to film?
Oh my God, 100% different. It's 100% different. The difference is like night and day, because on stage, everything has to be so grand. And there's no room for mistakes on stage. Like when you're doing a film, you can cut, you can edit. You can cut, you can edit. you can literally read a script and go, you know, if you're a good actor, actress, you can really literally read a script and go on record. But on stage, everything has to be so studied, and which you should do the same thing in film. But you got one shot and one shot only.
Because if you
it's
on
live.
that stage, you messed up.
It's live. It's live. And see, and somebody like me, you know, I play games. I play too much. I really do. I'll steal somebody's line in a minute.
Right.
You know, because it's live on stage. Who gonna stop me?
Right.
You know, who gonna stop me? So usually, like I did, like Perilous Times is getting ready to come out again, and this is probably the second year that I haven't done it in almost 30 years. And I remember at the last show every year, that last show, it was so many pranks. Like it'd be pranks being done at the last show. So I remember one time, Debo. Remember Debo from the movie Fridays? So in the play, Debo had rode his bike on the stage. Now keep in mind, we're behind the curtains before he rode the bike from Fridays.
Actual character?
Yeah, the actual character Debo.
Okay.
So, and keep in mind, so he's not a stage performer. Remember, he comes from a movie. He's a film performer. And this particular time, we had what we call quick changes. Quick changes are when you get off stage, you got to go in the wings, change your clothes, and be back out on stage.
Yeah.
My character had to do a quick change. So he called himself trying to mess me up by me not being fully dressed and hurry up on stage to get on stage before me. But I'm supposed to go before him.
Right.
But when I went out, I stole his line. And when I stole his line, it shook him. And everybody started laughing. He was like, she stole my line. Everybody shut up. She stole my line. I don't know what to do. You know. So
don't play
I'm into stuff
with the
like
prank. Don't prank on the prankster, huh?
Come on now. Back then too, you know, I was young doing stuff I ain't had no business doing, but
yeah. So you work with a lot of named actors over the years in stage plays?
Stage plays, films. My husband used to be a concert promoter. So concerts, I've always been in front of artists. My father was actually friends with Coltrane, John Coltrane, way back in the day.
So you got a history of, you know, just entertainment in general.
Yeah. I'm a music buff. I love from music to acting to anything that's creative.
How do you got kids?
Oh, yeah, I got kids and grandkids. They so shady.
How do they act when they see you coming across that screen?
Okay, so so I don't tell my kids all my business. And I had did a movie called The Mule with McGraw Films, right?
Yeah.
And where I played Jay Wills, the comedian Jay Wills, side piece basically. And my son, I didn't tell him about The Mule. And my son was at a barbershop. And they was playing the movie in the barbershop. So everybody's sitting there cracking up, they laughing. And my son my youngest son, he called me on the phone. He was like, Mom. I was like, what? He said, I got a serious question. I'm like, what, baby? He was like, is this you running down the corridor in some fishnet stockings? What's up with that? He was like, you know, Mama, you own a brothel?
Oh my God.
It was so funny. He was just like, you tripping. So like, it's kind of
no.
Yeah, Mama, you
now fooling. You got everybody talk about your mama was, see her in the fit.
But you know what? That's the beauty of it, because most people, when they see me, they don't tie me together with everything. Okay. Like I just had a dinner with Dennis. It was Dennis Reed. It was one of the OJs, and it was our team. And he was just sitting there talking about McGraw Ave and everything. And here I am, Auntie, sitting right across from him.
Right.
He's talking about the characters. And I told him who I was, and it was really crazy because most people don't tie in the fact that, oh, this is the same person from Love Goes. This is the same person from The Mule. This is the same lady from Healing Walls. This is the same lady.
It up so much. I was seeing with
yeah, oh, definitely. Because
different looks. I don't, you know, we don't know if to call you TT or Sweet Tea. You know what I'm saying?
You better tell somebody. You better you know tell somebody.
And so with the different looks, it's just like that's the best great thing about being an actor, and you bring it across so good.
Thank you. Look, you'll be surprised who you gonna find tomorrow. I'm always
because I think with that gray hair, I'm like, that can't be the same person.
Man, people be tripping. They be like, no, that ain't
full
her.
wig they put on you on Christmas.
Oh, we're trying to. You know what? Let me tell you, me and these damn wigs. Sometimes I think they be messing with me.
Right.
Like I remember when Melissa put me in this wig for the Healing Walls, where I played this old grandma who lived on a farm. It fits the character, but come on now. Come on now.
Give me something. Give me something, you know what I mean?
Wig,
a little.
Let me be a sexy grandma at some point in time.
Jazzy,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. They be playing with me. So, that's why I'm really excited about I'm excited about the new films that are up and coming, of projects that I've worked on. I'm excited about right now I'm in the process of filming A Stranger in the House with Renika McQueen.
What's that, a drama?
Oh yeah, it's a series. And
what is it gonna come on?
That I'm not exactly sure of her platforms. You know what I'm saying? I get in and we're at the filming stage right now. But I'm pretty sure that it'll definitely be on Tubi. Mm-hmm. I have My Husband's Enemy coming out. That's by BZ Jones. I have The Serial Cheater getting ready to come out. That's a Moolah Films project. Let's see. A Good Man just came out. I can't wait to that is going. That was such a.
Is she working?
Yeah. Oh my God. Hurt People. Hurt People by Darren Brown. That one. Hurt People. That's one of those mind twisters. That was so crazy. Oh my God. I can't wait to see the finished project. Like I can't wait. I cannot wait to see that because it's gonna be such a suspense. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be such a suspense. It's one of those mind.
Are you working with some of the familiar faces that you've been working with the McGraw Ave project, or this is something else totally outside of that?
Well, you know what? Let me think.
Is it any other your acting peers?
I have to think. Okay, so I'm doing The Serial Cheater. The Serial Cheater, actually, Chris Official, that's my baby. That's my real son. He played my son. He played my youngest son in A Very Hood Christmas. He also plays Took and he also plays in McGraw Ave. And he's in The Serial Cheater. Okay. So we do cross paths, a lot of different things that we do cross paths because, like I said, majority of the people that I've worked with, I've all come across them in different projects. Let me
ask you another question, TT. If somebody wanted to get in contact with you.
Chris is on here. Hey, Chris, I'm talking about you.
What's up, Chris? That's your son?
Yeah. Actually, that's my son in the Christmas movie. He plays on McGraw Ave as well. Mm-hmm. Tune him in. You could tune him in anytime.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Oh, if somebody wanted to get in contact with you to book you for a film, okay. Do you have an agent that they got to go through? How does the process work?
T Brown 1203. T Brown 1203. You can hook me up on my. You can hit me and DM me on my Instagram. I check that often, or you can email me, and me or my assistant would definitely get back.
You want to shoot that email out there?
The email is tbrown1203@gmail.com. tbrown1203@gmail.com. See, that's also my Cash App now. That's hashtag right. That's the money sign T Brown 1203. So wish me a happy birthday.
Send that bread through. You hear me?
There you go.
So
Quit playing with me.
I appreciate you chopping it up with me. I know it's your birthday. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you go ahead and get back to doing what you do best, and that's, you know, shining a light on, especially that Michigan area. You know what I mean?
I'm getting ready to come. I'm coming to see you guys. I'm coming down to Dayton. I have a good friend. Yeah, you're in Cleveland. Yeah, you're in Cleveland.
Yeah.
But actually, he has a store in Cleveland as well, top notch.
I want to say of it.
Antoine, yeah, and my a good friend of mine, Antoine. He has a couple of stores. He has it in Cleveland, Dayton, and it's one other place down there. And I keep telling him I'm coming down there. You know, he
You
has
gonna
some.
come down here and sign some autographs and kiss some babies and take some photos?
I'm gonna kiss some babies now. I'm definitely gonna kiss some babies, sign autographs. That's cool. You want my little autograph? I'm just a person who's on TV doing a job, and that's how I look at everybody, all the different artists and the great people that I've met over the years, all of the entertainers that we worship and see. I remember my son being starstruck by, you know, me talking to Dougie Fresh. It was really weird because he was frozen. And I was like, what are you frozen? This is, people have to understand, these are jobs.
These are jobs.
So just like we're doing a job, just like you doing a job, I'm doing a job, we do a
but
job.
But if you do a good job, though, TT, people love it.
I'm trying.
When you do a good job, people love that. And so that makes you special.
You calling me special.
That's what makes you special. When you do a good job, people want to talk to you. People want to reach out to you. People want to, you know, rub elbows with you. And so.
Oh, yeah, I'm rubbing elbows.
Your position.
Thank you. I love being in the room.
Yeah.
I love being in the room.
Definitely.
And then I'm just in the room loving on people. And I think a lot of people, when they meet me, they get shocked. They're like, oh my God, you are a TT. Like,
you so down
like
to earth.
Yeah. So it's a blessing. I just feel like, you know, before I close my eyes, before the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that I had as many people, or to touch as many people. I want to make sure that the people that I love, I tell them that I love them. I'm constantly telling people that I love them. I'm constantly hugging on people. I'm constantly giving advice. I'm constantly making people happy, because at the end of the day, when people look back, I want them to look back and say, oh, I know my TT loved me. I know I learned something from my TT. Right. I don't want them to be misconstrued just by the things that they see on TV, because I'm so much more than that.
I don't like her because you playing a role. I don't like her.
Yeah, but and I get that. And I get that. I mean, I used to be a dealer at Motor City Casino. And when McGraw Ave first came out, I came and I sat at my table, and this guy pulled his chips back. And he was like, oh no, I don't F with you. And I was like,
it's a role, bruh. Bruh, it's a role.
Get over it. Because if that's the case, you're going to think a whole lot of different things from me and be surprised.
You're going to be all over. You're going to have a whole lot of mixed emotions. What?
Here you go. Get out your feelings.
Yeah.
And let's play.
You're going to have a whole lot of mixed emotions, brother.
Definitely.
You getting a lot of love on here. I see they chiming in. They love you.
Because I love them. They, you know, I do. I love each and everybody I come in contact with. It's like, you know, my dad was that way. I'm definitely like that. And I just sit back, and you don't know if your simple hello could change your life. You don't know that.
I was telling some people, you know, when I hung around a couple of different cats, and they had some celebrity to themselves, they were kind of like shun people. And I said, no, man, people see you. They don't see you the way you see yourself. Yeah. They see bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to always treat them good, because they see you like this. And if you present yourself like this, then that's not going to be a good combination.
Exactly.
They're going to remember you for that, and then they're going to say, ugh, you know what I'm saying? I met that MFer, and they was a piece of, you know, crap.
Mini-Me loves you too. I love you too, Mini-Me. I just see Mini-Me say, I love you. I love you too, Mini-Me. No, because so it's is for me, it's just that time ain't your friend. You know, back in 2021, April 23rd, I needed brain surgery. And I chose not to do the surgery.
Okay.
And it was the first time in my life that I felt like I was not going to make it out of the hospital, you know, because I've always dealt with you know, health issues.
Okay.
And I left and I told God I was chasing. I'm going to chase. I'm going to do what I
You
love to do.
look like you had no brain issues.
Child,
You don't look
I
like,
got health issues.
like what you've been through.
Hey, no. If I look like I've been through, boy, I swear to woo, Lord Jesus, you might as well throw
But you
dirt on me
said
now.
you said you grew up, you had a foster mother. You
No,
said
not a foster mother. My mom adopted me as a newborn.
so. Your mom adopted you as a newborn.
Yeah, my adopted mom adopted me.
Your adopted mom adopted you as a newborn.
Yeah, and I found my birth family when I was 27.
How was that relationship reuniting with your mom and having somebody
Oh my God.
love you from a baby?
It was so different. It was really really different. It was different because, you know, I grew up one way. I grew up like when you have a book and you're supposed to grow up a certain way. That's the way I grew up. You know, my dad, I had the coolest dad ever on earth. Like my father was so freaking cool. And it's like you don't know the backstory until you get grown on why everything happened the way that it did. And that's a story that I'm definitely going to write. And I ended up hacking into the state's computer system and the government computer system. And let's not mention that.
I had to know.
No, let's not talk about that at all. And I found my birth family. And in finding my birth family, I'm the one of her 5 children. I'm the 3rd child. So she was forced to give me up for adoption by my grandmother. That's the story that I was told. And she had 2 more babies after me. So I literally have a sister named Tonja too. So my sister up under me, her name is LaTanya, which is so weird when I met them. And it's been years of getting to know where you come from, and I get it, and I see where my swag comes from. I see where my survival skills come from. I see, like, I love my sister. I love my.
It gave you that.
Man.
It gave you the roots. It gave you the roots, your foundation, to where you came from. How important is that? How important is that? Knowing your background for you, how important is that?
Oh my God.
How did that change your life?
It changed my life drastically. It gave me clarity. It gave me clarity because for so long I didn't know. You know, for so long I didn't know where I came from or what I came from. I didn't understand why. Yeah, I didn't understand. I was so different from my cousins and everybody. And my cousins, when I used to tell my cousins, yeah, you know, I'm adopted, they was like, girl, shut up and sit down. You just drama queen. They didn't pay any attention to me. But so when the truth all came out in the family and I met my birth family, they was like, dang. You know, it felt so good to finally walk in and see people who look like you. That's what's crazy. That was the biggest thing. Like right now I work with my cousin Sonia Renee. I love her so much. And every day I look at her, I see my aunties, I see my mama, I see my cousins. Mm-hmm. I look at her fingers. I saw my aunt Butchie the other day. Rest in peace, Butchie. I saw her in her hands. I don't have that in my hands. I don't have that on my skin or in my hair or in my features. I have that in my soul because I was raised with them.
Yeah.
Now, when I go to my birth family, I see the curve in my hips. I see my jawline. I see my eyes. I see, you know, and they grew up completely different than I grew up. And then I understand why I understood so much more than other people in my family. I understood how you struggle, how you survive, how you share, you know, because I didn't grow up where we shared a plate.
Right.
I didn't grow up where we shared a plate. Like, you don't share a plate. I didn't eat out my mother's plate. I didn't, you know, those aren't the things that I did. And then here I am now. I'm around these women and you hungry, here you go.
Yeah. You like this
I was
different.
like, we can do that. I'm like, that we can do it. And it felt so good. It felt so good to be barefooted in the grass with no shoes on.
Yeah.
It felt so good to be around a bunch of people and just being so free, judgment free. There was no angles to anything. If I felt like saying a cuss word, you say it. If I
And you
felt
talking about
like,
your original family?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the DNA was there. That DNA
different.
that you can't get from if you're not in the bloodline.
Yeah, it was a big difference.
Yeah.
It was a big difference, and I love that. I love having both. I love it. Just makes me so much of a greater person, you know. And then I had my Haywood family and people who, cause see, I grew up with the belief that it's not just somebody who gives birth to you, but it's the people who love and invest in the character of who you are.
Facts.
So like I have my Haywood family. My Haywood family is actually my first husband's family. He's deceased now. That I'm so close to them that like my husband now, he was just like, I thought that was your birth brother. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all so close. Like, that's my family.
Solid.
Because I believe all the people in your life who invest on who you became, that's your family.
That's a fact.
There's no question about that.
Even
like,
if y'all go through your ups and downs, that's still your family if they invested in
invested into who you are.
And you all never had no real falling outs. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely
no. And even if you fall out, how do you survive that? What's the real comeback from that?
Humbleness. Set your ego to the side.
Set your ego to the side.
You sometimes you gotta put that ego in the closet and just lock the door.
Yeah, because I'm one of these people when I'm going through something, I don't talk to too many people about it. I don't let nobody know. Because I like being the one, I like to be in the fixer. You know what I'm saying?
You're
I like helping other people.
Troubleshooter.
Yeah, exactly. I love helping other people. I love being like, come on, baby, let TT fix it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm one of those. So when I'm going through, I typically don't share. And I remember my brother Heron getting on me at a funeral one day, and he was on fire. He was like, I know I didn't hear about you going through something without calling me.
Mad at you.
And mad. He was furious. Them tears was flowing. He was on fire. I had never seen a grown man like just so riled up like that.
Know how you are really helping somebody.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, sometimes I don't want to be the burden on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my issues or whatever. There's things that I share, you know, like my better half, he'll know. My brother Brian, he'll know. I don't share. I try not to. I don't want to put nothing on. Everybody's plate is heavy. Everybody, especially now, everybody's
plate is heavy.
So I want to help you carry your plate a little bit. I ain't got all day. Yeah.
Everybody's plate is heavy, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't want to burden people, but it's just like sometimes you need that life raft.
I know. I'm working on that part. I'm gonna get there. I'm working.
Because you got people because it's not about. You said that person cried, and it's not about you doing nothing, putting nothing in their pocket, doing nothing. It's about the feeling that they get from being around you.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I completely get it. My assistants checked me yesterday, and I seen one of my assistants on here. They checked me yesterday about taking my medicine. It was crazy because they had been out of town. And I'm like, how they know that I haven't been taking my, it was
We know
way,
you haven't been taking your medicine.
right, the way they check me though. They like, y'all, how y'all gonna check me about me and y'all wasn't even here?
Right.
They
But
wasn't even in
that's
town,
real
and all
love,
they could do was
though. That's
laugh.
real.
It's love. It's definitely, I love them so much. I got some beautiful people around me, and I have been in and out of the lives of some beautiful people, and I carry all of that with me. Lance, Moolah Films, any of y'all, if y'all on, if you see, every day, I never take this off. It's an I Remember band. Yeah, it's a I Remember band, band that Lance created. You know, and it reminds me of Martell Lane. So I definitely roll that's part of my family. You know, I take everybody with me. I take all my people with me every day. Like even if I don't talk to you, if I don't talk to Tori, if I don't talk to Amina, if I don't talk to Ania, if I don't talk to T Baby, if I don't, if I don't talk to Alonso, if I don't talk to Jada, if I don't talk to
something to remember them by.
if I don't talk to Chris, if I don't talk to Sino, if I don't talk to Murder, if I don't talk to Thomas, if I don't talk to any of these people, I carry them with me. I remember every day. I remember them every day. I take my kids, my nieces, my nephews, and I watch them grow, and I'll be so excited. I'll be excited about what's going on in the film community. Every time somebody drops something, I'm watching it, and I'm in.
All got like a real close knit networking family circle because not when you think like, well, the rappers ain't messing with the film producers, then you see the rappers in the movie.
Not true.
You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
You see the
Not
rappers
true.
in the movie. You see the movie people in the rappers videos.
Yeah, not true. And it's kind of funny. I just did it was kind of funny, and Lord have mercy, Street Lord Rook of the Cheddar Boys came in, and I remember he inboxed me because he saw me in Mina Monroe's movie, and he had never seen McGraw Ave or anything else that I've done. And because I don't listen to a lot of rap music, I'm old school. I'm an old R&B head, or gospel head, or whatever. And so all these people knew him when he came to the studio, and we just walking and we talking or whatever. And I told him, I said, no, you need to Google me. You need to Google me. And he laughed about it. He was like, you're probably the coolest person I ever met. I'm like, okay, we good. But just to hear about the
so
things.
you need to Google me.
Yeah, you need to Google
Google
me.
is your friend, bruh.
I can make your life better. If you got a TT in your life, she can make your life better. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. All facts.
Well, listen, TT, I gotta get out of here.
I do too.
And
I'm too drinks
it's your
away
birthday. We'll talk we'll hog up Instagram. And I appreciate you doing this interview with me. Make sure y'all go check out TT on all the films that she's been in. Mainly McGraw Ave. She got some new stuff hitting the screens too. What's that new joint you got coming out?
Oh my God. So right now, getting ready to come out, we have Hurt People by Darren Brown. We have My Husband's Enemy by BZ Jones. We have, oh my God, there's so many. We have Serial Cheater by Moolah Films coming out. I have Stranger in the House by Renika McQueen coming out. So, and getting ready to hit Tubi will be A Good Man. That's a Joe Smith film starring Kamal Smith and Ebony Tate. Also, If I Can't by Mina Monroe is coming out.
So they looking. So they need to be looking for
just
you.
Look funny. I'm there. Watch it. If you watch it, you watch.
They gonna see. Matter of fact, they don't need to be looking for you. They gonna see you. Period.
Oh, you gonna see me. You gonna see me. I went to a premiere one time, not too long ago. And you know, like they play the previews of movies.
Yeah.
And sitting there in the previews, my husband was tapping me. He was like, "Are you in every preview?" I started laughing. He's like, "Cause you ain't never home." No, I'm never
Well, at least you
home.
know I'm
I'm
doing what I'm supposed to be doing, Big
Oh,
Papa.
you know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. He's talking, look at little Jay. He's talking about the Queen of Tubi. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about this guy. He shows up everywhere I'm at. I don't know where he be. He be showing up. I mean, he's an extra on sets, and I love seeing his face. I see him coming, and he's probably been in how many? I don't know how many films you've been in, Jay. But he'll pop up, and then I had asked him the other day when I saw him. I said, "How many pictures do you got with me?" And he just started sending me photos of stuff that I've been in because I'm not good with that. I am so not good. I need to. I have
Kind of
so
helping
much
you
film
with
and
public
content.
relations.
I need a media person. I really need a media person just to do my media content because I'm so busy doing everything else.
Yeah.
I would probably be more people would probably know me if I did.
You got to hire assistants. Well, we definitely glad you came on here, and more people are gonna know you now because I'm definitely gonna be pushing this interview after today, and we gonna keep tapped in with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep on following that smoking train that y'all got going on over there in Michigan. You know what I mean?
All right. You know what I need from you? I need a black sweatshirt. I need with a black sweatshirt in a large with your logo and everything on it because I'm always walking around supporting people. I tell people all the time.
I got a candle line, soap line. I'm gonna send you some candles, soaps, and a sweater.
All of that.
You gotta DM me that address, and I'm gonna get that to you.
I'm about to do it now.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime you need to talk to me, let's talk.
Oh, for sure. TT, y'all.
Mm-hmm.